How you doing? We're doing the top 10 submissions pulled by the fans on MMA Latest. We're going to be doing the breakdown today of Dustin Hazelett and Tamdan McCrory, arm lock submission off the omoplata. Let's get started.
So, we'll end up in a closed guard. Tamdan McCrory finished his takedown. He ended up inside the guard. He was hugging the hips. We all know that it's very, very important to not have your hands or elbows on the mat when you're in someone's closed guard. So, what Dustin Hazelett did to set up that shoulder lock is he first got his hips out and went to what a lot of people call rubber guard, just kind of a control of the shoulder. So when they're down, you can either overhook or you can just kind of pinch and keep that side blocked. I'm going to attack his, what's that you do? I'm going to attack Ricky's left side, my right side. So what I'm going to do is bring my leg up and I'm going to trap right in here. So hips are out and it's going to come up right here. Once I do that, I'm going to start trying to pass this over. You have to be very flexible to pass this over and not get your hips out. So for everyday training, hips are out. As this goes to my hand, I use my forearm to push. Now I create the angle. As you guys can see, come around here. As you guys can see that my foot is hooking off the neck. So I don't have a full omoplata yet. So what I'm going to do is push and I create the omoplata. Now, his hand is trapped. If I were just to go to a regular omoplata, it would come up and it hit my finish. Tamdan McCrory, the great fighter he is, he's defending by trying to put his knee on the belly. He's trying to jump over. So it took a lot of ways to kind of at least keep this arm trapped. Now, Dustin Hazelett did something that I like to do a lot, and that's actually attack the omoplata more at a T than parallel. So he actually was working off the omoplata right from here. Right in here, McCrory knew that his arm needed to be trapped, so what he does is go ahead, Ricky, and grab the inner of your thigh, please. So right in here. And with the glove, it made it very hard to finish the omoplata. As you guys know, omoplatas aren't really finished that much in MMA. So now my partner Ricky, we got our basic setup, we're on omoplata. My partner Ricky is going to start to posture up and control my foot. When he went to control the foot, Hazelett was smart enough to know if this foot can hook underneath the arm. So if I can get here and I can hook inside this arm, it makes it very easy to straighten everything out. There's actually a finish here where I put pressure on the shoulders. But doing this and pushing my hips forward, I'm going to be able to break his grip. So I'm going to push my hips forward and I get this arm out. Once I break that grip, you keep the palm to the sky. If he turn palm down, Ricky, the arm bar is not there. I keep the palm to the sky, I extend my legs, and I finish the arm bar. One more time, a little bit more fast speed for you guys. So in this case, breaking down the submission, Tamdan McCrory got the takedown. The big mistake he did was making the pressure on my hips with his elbows down. From here, Hazelett gets his hips out. He goes to a rubber guard, puts his ankle in his hand. Now, as he starts to turn, the foot creates space. So my hook goes right on the jaw. As I push, I get my bottom leg out. Right when I do that, I triangle my legs off, make it where he can't sit up or he can't break the posture. I would like to sit up and go for omoplata, but in this case, Ricky's going to grab my foot and try to turn into me. So I'm comfortable right here, teed off. That's where I like to work my omoplatas as well. From here, a lot of guys will give it up. What you want is this hook, go inside, and you hook the arm. If you can hook the arm here, or in a different case, I like to hook above the head, and you have a crank right there too. But the way Dustin Hazelett did it, he got omoplata, his opponent kept this grip. That's what made everything so difficult. He had a nice solid grip on the inner thigh. This is going to go under, as he grabs, I'm going to go under the arm, right there by the tricep. Once I have this, I'm keeping control, I'm trying to break this grip. As I press, this pops out. And you take whatever God gives you. As I push that out, I'm going to manipulate the elbow. The key to this armbar is keeping the palm up. I know you're going to hear thumb up a lot. The way that I'm using my leg as a bar. I'm using that as like a hip if I were doing a normal arm lock. So as I push him away, the arm is exposed. I'll straighten this on my belly. And as you guys can see, palm up. So I control the wrist, straighten out my legs, and I'm going to press this up. And I get the submission. One more time, full speed.
I'm Noah Tillis. You guys are at Tillis Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're doing the breakdown for MMA latest. Thank you.